Well, recently, the Farmer's Almanac put out their official prediction for the Pacific Northwest fall and winter season. And here it is, cooler and wetter than average. That is a direct contrast to the Climate Prediction Center, which is warmer and drier than average. So what is the difference here and how accurate is the Farmer's Almanac? Well, you probably know the Farmer's Almanac has been making predictions since the 1800s, and their long-range forecast use a 30 years worth of data that they kind of crunch the numbers and create a climatological average. That is one way that they come up with their long range forecast. By the way, the Farmer's Almanac claims to be about 80% accurate, but there have been lots of independent studies on that throughout the years, and one in 2010 actually thinks that the Farmer's Almanac may be closer to about 52% accurate. Let's compare that to the Climate Prediction Center, which is actually part of the National Weather Service. Their long-range forecast actually use computer models and ocean temperatures and jet streams, and that's how they create their long-range forecast. Well, this year, as we go into fall and winter, we know we're in an El Nino year, and it's going to likely be a very strong one, getting stronger as we go into the winter months. And by the way, now a 97% chance this will continue through spring. So what does that mean for our winter outlook? Well, the Farmer's Almanac, a little more vague, more changeable, less stable snow is what it has for our area. Meanwhile, the Climate Prediction Center has us warmer and drier than average, and I think that's probably more in line with what we're going to see, especially with an El Nino weather pattern. That doesn't mean every single week, every single day is going to be warm and dry. That doesn't mean we're not going to get rain and we're not going to get snow. It just means that we'll probably average this out over time, and we'll have maybe cold snaps instead of staying cold for longer periods of time. But only time will tell. But there's a quick synopsis on the Climate Prediction Center versus the Farmer's Almanac.